Yo, 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 yo. We are officially here. I see my man Terrell say, you on yeah, we on. I see you, man. On time, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to people that will be pulling up shortly. Appreciate you guys being here. Means a lot. Definitely means a lot. Um, and it's that time, man. We finally here, man. Jones, what up, though? What's up, Jones? I see you. We finally here. About to get into big battle weekend finally. Yeah, big battle weekend finally, man. All of these, oh man, these cards are crazy on paper. Well, we finally about to get into one of the cards that's supposedly crazy on paper. We about to do that, man. This weekend is here. Summer Madness coming. Summer Madness coming. Hidden Gang. Oh, look at me happy saying Hidden Gang. That felt weird. I ain't gonna hold you. That ain't gonna hold you. That felt weird repping Hidden Gang just now. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here? Roe, what up, though? Jones said no detention slip. Nah, man, you free, man. You free as a bird. Melly. We got Melly in the building. My man Soul in the building. Well, look at me. Yeah, Nico here, huh? Nico made it, Gina. I told him, listen, Gina, I got on him about that. Listen, he here. Trust me, he here. This is not just like a prop or something. He really here. Ref early with the 5:30. We ain't even getting the predictions yet. Ref, damn man, you
Can
can't have.
they hear me? Am I good now?
Yeah,
There we go. Am my audio's good? I'm here.
yeah, they hear you. They hear you, man.
Oh, here we go. Now it's an issue. It wasn't an issue 2 seconds ago. Now it's an issue. What's going on, Ledge?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. They happy to hear that you alive and well, man. You know.
Hey, what's going on? Acting like I do. Like, what's going on, man? I don't like this narrative. This.
I'm just saying they just listen. You won't be around, so they just happy to hear that
Hold
you
on,
alive.
hold on. I don't be around. You just got to posting clips of me. What you mean? I don't be around.
Listen, I
How
don't.
how, how I don't be around? And there's clips out there of top tier podcasts posting me. I'm not around.
Nico's definitely in the car. You can tell by the sounds of it. He's definitely in the.
Oh God! Oh, no. Now there's a sound.
Listen, listen, Gina's she asks. She asks. I'm just telling you what's going. Listen, man, the people are talking, man. The people are familiar with your work by now, man. Definitely.
This is some treachery going on here, man. Look, I'm here, man. I've always been here, even when I'm not here. I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? We here. We supposed to be. What we talking about today? What's the narrative?
Oh wow. Sound like you was just going through a blender just now, but I hear you now.
Oh, good God! What are we talking about today, brother?
You almost called me the N word. Look,
We on YouTube now. I gotta watch myself.
no, you definitely gotta watch yourself on YouTube. That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's Summer Madness, bro. It's the biggest. Well, historically, it was known as the biggest, most important card in battle rap. You know, Summer Madness. They earned that. They earned that though, with Summer Madness 1, 2 being highly successful, so forth. And now we're here at Summer Madness 13, man. Summer Madness 13. As you can see on the screen, some late add-ons. We got Rum Nitty versus Ace Amin, the one that people were kind of asking about, like, hey man, they did all this promo. Where the hell is it? Well, it's there. And then they got one that I don't think people expected to see on this card, maybe somewhere down the line, you know what I'm saying, just based on how they rap and things like that, which is Disaster versus Real Sick. Those were the two add-ons over the past few days. So now you go from, 5 to 7, a 7 card Summer Madness along with Shotgun Suge versus Fonz. And I like how they got these. I don't know if you guys can see it in the small print, but they like labeled all of these matches. So Shotgun Suge versus Fonz is the grudge match. They got John the Don versus T Top as the bull versus the bear. All right. DNA versus Jerry West, Queens versus Brooklyn. New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow the Don, the Madness versus the Don, and Tay Rock versus Av, when brothers collide. It's like kind of like boxing themes and shit like that. That's kind of how boxing used to label their fights, mega fights and shit like that. So they taking the approach of boxing pay-per-view joints. You know what I'm saying? So that's the lineup. That's the full lineup. Now, does Rum Nitty and Ace and Diz and Real Sick help enhance this card? Does it make it the same for a lot of people? Or does it somehow worsen the card? That's the major question. That I've been seeing a lot of conflicted thoughts on this, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought people were gonna be like, "Oh, this done just made Summer Madness better." Ace Amin and Rum was the first battle people asked about when the first 5 were announced. Like, hey, where's Rum and Ace? They've been promoting like crazy. So I thought the addition of that, plus you throw in Diz versus Real Sick, I thought people was gonna be like way more excited than that. So I don't know, man. I need Nico's take on this, man. I think Nico got to set it off, man, because I'm kind of shocked at his take on this. So Nico, my good brother, I definitely need to hear your opinion on this. Let me see what the people are saying. Got to see what the people are saying. Let's see what people think about this. You said they should not take all day. King Rose says no Cal ain't no Summer Madness. I feel that because Cal he do got the most Summer Madness appearances under his belt. My man Soul says Diz on the URL stage. This should be good. Really? Because a lot of people are using that against Diz. That Diz hasn't been good on URL, so they was a little worried. So so we'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, I don't know what happened to him just now. What Gina say? The additions made it worse. Now, see, and this how did that make it worse though? This is what I need y'all to explain to me. How did it make? Oh, that was sarcasm. My fault. So I was a little slow there. How did it make it worse? My man M Lane said that this made the card a 8.5 out of 10. Where did you have it before these additions? You had it at a 7. That's what I need to know. Where did you have it at? So that's what we need to find out. Ace aiming and disaster on my screen. This ain't Summer Madness. Oh damn, bro. What up? I see you, Jawan. What up, though? You said Nitty Ace promo. Only reason why I want to see that battle. So okay, so you think they deserve it based on the promo, but it's not a battle you want to see. That's what it sounds like. It's like, yeah, they work for it, so give it to them, but you don't really care for it. Brother Soul said, as long as Nitty on set, and I've been hearing a lot of that too. Like a lot of people really fuck with the battle just because you get Nitty on a Summer Madness. M Lang is he ain't compromised. That's not true. Prior, so you had it at 7.5. So 2 battles gave it a full point for you. It's a 6. Already was a 6. Damn. Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to. You said people don't want to admit, but Nitty and Ace gonna be battle of the night. Yo, not as that has to be sarcasm. I know, I ain't good at picking up sarcasm all the time, but I feel like if Nitty and Ace is battle of the night, I feel like that the card that's a bad omen for the card, right? Is it not? Because ideally you'll want your main events to be battle of the night, right? Like if Nitty and Ace is battle of the night and it's not Twerk versus Hollow or Rock versus Ab, I actually think that's a problem. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, man. I hope it's not battle of the night. Because if it's battle of the night, then what we got to look forward to towards the end. So
Yo,
yeah. You good? I heard.
there we go. Can you hear me now? Am I good?
Yeah, we always could hear you until you just.
You said it was cutting in and out. I think you know what I'm saying. You know where I'm at, man. So you get the cutting out here and there, man. But I'm here though. I'm ready.
Yeah, I was asking you a question and then you went away from the screen, man.
What's the question, man? I'm here now.
All right, we're gonna see how long. Let's carry him get these questions in before his call drop again.
Oh God.
We no, the question was just how you feel about the card. Does the two additions make the battle worse? I mean, make the event worse? Does it keep it at the same? Because I've been getting mixed reactions. Like Gina said, the two additions made the card worse, and I just don't see how.
I mean, I can understand how somebody would think that it does that. I'm kind of, how do I say it? I'll just say it like this. It's a pie chart, right? And everything has equal portions to me. Now, obviously, one portion has to have the most, so I would just say the neutral answer of it doesn't add or subtract. Like, on the positive side, like making it better, obviously, you get two matchups, top tiers added to the card, legends added to the card. Obviously, it's going to do something. Giving two people from the same class a shot, you know what I'm saying, Ace and Real Sick, you know, obviously, that's going to do well, right? So that's the positive. The negative of it is going to be neither one of these battles were battles on out of the original Summer Madness matchups that we all asked for. Neither one of them are the matchups that anybody asked for. So I can see how some people would be like, look, you added two more battles and you still ain't give us what we asked for. So I can understand on the negative side how that's the case. And then just on a neutral side, it's like, all right, we got one battle that was promoted highly, you know what I'm saying, Ace and Rum. You know, some of us are fans of the matchup, some of us aren't. But then you also got Real Sick and Diz. And where I say it's kind of neutral is like you get a positive with Rum and Ace, but then a negative with Diz and Real Sick is that this is not the setting nor the league for this battle. This battle, in my opinion, to get the maximum exposure, needed to be a YouTube live stream on King of the Dot, a platform that is known for having international relevance in terms of the matchups they booked and how people are actually pulling up to watch it. So do I think there'll still be quality matchups? Yeah. I just think that the peak, the cap for quality, I feel like for one of the matchups is kind of capped off and where I feel like somewhere else it would be at its maximum. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everything has like an equal portion of argument for why it is. For me personally, I'm more so to the neutral, where I think there's positive and negative. So I'm more so just neutral with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a 7 battle, potentially 8, because, you know, we've heard rumors of, you know what I'm saying, another matchup possibly being added. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a solid to good card. Like I said, I'm probably about a 7, maybe 8, high point being an 8. So like a 7.5. You know what I mean? Even with the additions. I don't know. We gotta really get into
you don't seem excited about this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What you want to talk about basketball? You don't seem like I'm disappointed, man. Where's your energy at, man?
Why?
Like where's everybody's energy at,
Are you excited? Are you excited?
Excited. I'm looking forward.
Does not need an extra breakdown.
Excited, no.
Okay.
Looking, but I'm like, what's the word? What's just below excited? Like I'm anxiously waiting the outcome of these battles. Like there are, like I like the bragging rights over Suge versus Fonz. I really want to see the outcome of that. I guess that's what like there's been cards where I didn't care what the outcome was. I can let me look back at this card. I think y'all something wrong with y'all, man. I think y'all all of you niggas done got spoiled. That's what it is. All of you niggas done got spoiled. Because when I look back at where the hell is this card at? Here you go. When I look at this card on screen, I care about the outcome. Rum Nitty versus Ace.
For all the battles, for every matchup.
No. I'm going through them. Rum versus Ace. The outcome of that doesn't matter. Like if Ace somehow clips Rum, that's a huge milestone for him. And now you can put him in, and you can put him in a potential bracket for other possible battles, right? Disaster and Sick, not really. Like the outcome of that really doesn't mean anything to me. Like I feel like that's, I don't know. Suge and Fonz though, like based off of how much they've been talking shit, I care about the outcome of that battle, bro, because Fonz is on that line too. And what's funny is the three people that I said that URL are banking on so they can take them to that next tier are on this card. Ace, Fonz, Jerry West. The other one is Swamp, which is still kind of hilarious and sad that he's not on this card after, being like one of the first, but we ain't gonna harp on that. But it's about 4 to 5 guys that they're pushing that's from that second tier that they're trying to get to the next level. So Fonz beating Suge matters. T-Top and John, I don't really care about that. But again, Jerry West, if Jerry West clips DNA, that matters. Obviously, you want to see what Twerk does against Hollow. Is Hollow, like, can Hollow win streak continue? Like, and then rocking at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 out of the 7 battles I care about. Like, I really want to see the outcome of those. That's not bad. I just don't feel.
You made it sound good, but I disagree with a couple of them. But continue.
I'm just saying, man. Like, remember when? Look. Remember when? Well, you know what's funny? You was way more excited about Reed versus Mook. You had the do-rag on. You was do-rag the old murder.
Yeah, because I'm glad you mentioned that, man. Because
that battle stink. One of the worst Summer Madness, top 3 Summer Madness stinkers of all time.
Okay.
I don't think none of these battles is going to produce something like that. I think these battles are going to be good.
I mean, I hear you.
Gina asks, you think this battle will push Fonz to the next level, not his battle with Nitty? Yes, and the reason why, Gina, is because first of all, a lot of what's the word I'm looking? Lack of structure happened with that Nitty battle. It happened on the day it wasn't supposed to happen on. They moved it from day 1 to day 2 because it was a big boxing match, and it wasn't live streamed. So it kind of took all of the juice for that battle. It took it away. So 1, we didn't see it when we were supposed to see it. 2, when we saw it, it was live streamed to us on Caffeine, but it wasn't like actually in real time. And I felt like that takes a lot of it. This is going to be on live stream in real time on their marquee card, one of their marquee cards, obviously. Gnome is the other one. So yeah, like level of comp, I get Rum is superior than Suge. We all know that. But based with all those factors, this is a very, very important make or break battle for Fonz to a large degree. But look, I ain't gonna harp on it. I'm just, I don't know, man. I don't hear the energy in Nico voice. Y'all in the comments, y'all ain't really that. Y'all don't.
Okay, what card are we talking about? What's the name of the card?
Don't do that, man. It's hate.
What is the name of the card, Ledge?
Summer Madness 13. You know the name of the card. What's your point?
Summer Madness. Are we talking about Born Legacy?
Obviously not.
Are we talking about Survivor Series?
No.
The Crucible.
Where are you going with this? No.
Are we talking about one-offs?
The answer is no. What's your point?
So we are talking about Summer Madness, the Super Bowl, WrestleMania, NBA Finals Game 7, World Series Game 7. We're talking about the Apex, Wimbledon. We're talking about the Masters. We're talking about the elite of the elite.
There we go. Yeah.
We're talking about the elite of the elite, correct?
WrestleMania. Yeah.
We're talking about We're talking about that.
Okay.
Of these matchups, what matchup is WrestleMania main event 50, 60,000? What is the matchup?
Twerk and
That
Hollow.
mega matchup that stands out, that sets the card up to be special. What's the matchup?
Twerk and Hollow. I think Twerk and
Get the
Hollow.
fuck out of here.
Wow. Why? I don't like how quickly dismissive you was just now. Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. Twerk is universally loved. No matter through the ups and downs, he's loved. He's in high demand.
Okay, I'm not saying anything about Twerk. Okay.
Hollow, globally, he's probably a lot of people's favorite. He might not be like voted as the best ever, but he's a lot of people's favorite.
Okay.
All over the world. Like people love
Sure.
Hollow. Globally, maybe, and this is one thing. We got to stop thinking individually for us. We got to think globally, nationally. Like Smack, that brand, the URLTV brand, isn't just some regional, national shit. They're catering to a wide audience, bro. So
that's a lie, or that goes against what they did with this card, because if they were really thinking on that level, which it's proof by what they made main event. Their main event is Rock vs. Av. That's a regional national battle. Globally speaking, Hollow and Twerk would have been a bigger matchup, and they didn't make that main event. So no, they're not thinking about the global international. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about what's going on right here in the States.
No, what they're thinking about both. You can't think about one.
There's no way. You if you're thinking like that, the main event would have been something completely different.
But here's the thing: in battle rap, the main event, they're both of the battles are on the card. So whatever is deemed as the main event doesn't really matter in battle rap. Battle rap not even structured enough for it to make like that big of a difference on what's deemed the main. They're looked at right now. People look at that fucking card with them on there as co-main events. It might be billed as Tay Rock and Av as the main event, but that's just simple as building and name placement. The point is, you got Hollow and Twerk on the card, which is going to bring in casuals, a lot of casuals that Av can't bring in. But you bring Av on there because stylistically, Av and Tay Rock is a fire matchup. So you get the best of both worlds. You get a fire matchup, a lot of bars, a lot of punching, and then you get the global success. You get the reach of Hollow. You get, Drake's favorite rapper is Twerk. You get all of that. You just put them both on the card and watch it happen, man. Like, listen, man. It's not the greatest card they ever put together, but the energy just seemed, I don't know, man.
Bro, it's not okay, but bro, you started off saying you had credit that they had capital because of what you said. Summer Madness 1 and Summer Madness 2. You're talking about 12 and 13 years ago. They have this capital for their event, bro. What were the main event battles, bro? Who was in these main event battles? What mattered? Like, you got Surf and Hitman, a mega matchup for their era. You had, obviously, Hitman and Hollow is one of the worst battles ever on URL. But at the time, Hitman was a rising superstar on their league. He's the new person. He has all the energy. Hollow is a solidified GOAT. Next, Summer Madness 2, you got Mook versus Iron. You got Lux and Calico. Like, you had Summer Madness, like, mega matchups that could change the game. Like, you're not booking main event battles for for Summer Madness. That's just another battle. Because if that's the case, you could put it on volume. Summer Madness, and Gnome too, because Gnome has historically been a better event than Summer Madness in terms of the amount of battles that have been on there. Not in terms of the greatest moments, but just in terms of the quality of battles.
No, for sure.
But Summer Madness is the apex. That's the number one event, right? So you're not putting something on WrestleMania main event. Like, look, if you think of in any sport, look at boxing, look at if you said the apex heavyweight fight was who, you had to say the heavyweight fight, right? It didn't have to be the greatest of all time. But let's just say if you in your top 10, right, your top fives, you
Mm-hmm.
start looking at certain matchups. Ali and Foreman. Let's look at some of the matchups, right? When you start breaking it down, bro, like okay, let's look at even more recent history. Pacquiao and fucking and Mayweather. Obviously, they waited too long, but their names are their names. They were the two biggest stars of their era, pretty much. You know what I'm saying, for different reasons, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a main event. That's the show. That is what sets the event up to be spectacular. That builds the excitement. Rock versus Ab is a good battle. It's a fire battle. Don't get me wrong, but guess what? That's not what I look at as a Summer Madness main event. Even Hollow versus Twerk. The way you make Hollow and Twerk a main event for Summer Madness, where it feels like, okay, this is really a mega Summer Madness battle, is you make it look like this is something where there's something on the line. The rollout publicly with Hollow is like Hollow ain't been winning battles recently. He hasn't been doing anything really that well.
Which isn't true, by the way. That's not true.
Okay, ugly battles. So it's like, bro, there's not even excitement behind booking you. Like, yeah, okay, Twerk and you, that's a good matchup for Summer Madness, but that's not a main event. A main event would have been Gotti versus Hitman. Some history there, right? Geechee versus Easy. Hitman versus Lux, Hitman versus like the mega stars that built this, that are having legacy defining matchups. That's what Summer Madness is. That's what it is. That's the main. That's what it is. You can have Rock and Av on the card. You can have Hollow and Twerk on the card, but the mega matchup got to be something that sets the event apart from any other event. I could see this on any other like card. Like any other big stage card you could think of that you could name. I could see this being on there as, okay, Rock. I could see it, no. But, bro, on Summer Madness, it has to set it apart. And URL been flopping with that in the past few years. Like, what's the last, like, main, like, even the Mook and Reed, right? That had history. Obviously, they never got to battle, before. You know what I'm saying? Reed turned it down. So he had to battle Young Hot. So there's some history there, right? Obviously, neither one of them was, Mook was because he was coming up off of the Tay-Rock battle. But, Reed had up and down performances. But it was just a historical battle. So you had the old heads who have been around since day one that wanted to watch the battle. And in recent history, you had the new cast that's like, hold on, bro. Okay, y'all got these two legendary people finally getting to catch the fade. All right, we're going to tune in. We're going to see what this is. So obviously our expectations were way higher and they didn't deliver. So that is what it is. But you still got to book the kind of matchup that's going to have some significance, bro. Like, this is Summer Madness, dog. I get Easy ain't there. Okay, cool. So Easy and got it. Okay, okay, cool. That's not going to happen. Hitman?
Oh, them and Hitman not like that. And this is the thing. Okay, listen. I agree with you.
I'm not trying to nuts, bro. We're not doing that, dog.
No. What I'm saying is,
hold
on. Just a second.
We're not doing that.
All I'm saying is, I understand the fans' complaints with this, because as much as I can be like, yo, they did the best they could, it's still them kind of burning bridges that they didn't need to burn in order for us to have the card we have, right? So, like, you can't book Easy, obviously. Them and Hitman aren't really seeing eye to eye. It don't appear, right? So that's two gone off rip. That's two players gone off rip. Then, Free Surf. He's obviously he can't be a part of this. So that's three down. That's three down of marquee names that everyone wants to see. So you're left with Mook, Lux.
There's a matchup on the table with somebody on this card that could have been a main event of this card, and everybody would have been in love with it, and it would have been a legacy-defining matchup, guaranteed main event, mega battle. There was one, and they could have booked it, and they didn't. So no, they had the chance, and one of the niggas is on the card.
Who?
Rum Nitty versus Loaded Lux. That's Summer Madness. It has all the height that it needs. Champion of the year, arguably the best pinner in the world, puncher. Lux, you've never battled a nigga of this kind of archetype. This is the nigga right now at this point in time. You already battled Gotti when he already had his two champion of the years. He was one of them. Nitty's that nigga right now. That's a guaranteed, hands down main event. That could have been booked. They don't have no issues with booking Nitty, obviously, and they have no issues booking Lux. That's one automatically. So they, even though they done burnt a lot of bridges, I agree with you, but they still had mega matchups out there that they could have booked. I'm not trying to hear that they didn't have the left. They have plenty left. Get creative. When the people are talking to you, they want to JC and Lux has about a handful, a good 4 to 5 battles that could have been mega matchups.
Lux
By his one battle rapper had at least 4 to 5 that could have been easily main event Summer Madness. Easily. That's one person. So let's get past him. Let's get past him, bro. There's other matchups to be had. There's Diz over here. Respectfully, bro. If we bring in Disaster, I know. Listen, I understand people don't want to see old niggas battle each other. They don't like it, especially if they don't feel like they good. But Summer Madness is about the name. It's about the spectacle. It's about creating the hype and the buzz. Y'all said you didn't like the Cassidy battles. Guess what? Cassidy battles have over 4.5 million, 4 million, 2.5. Niggas is watching it. You could have booked Disaster versus Mook, Disaster versus Lux. Yeah, we don't want to see it. Oh, we hate it. Guess what? Everybody in the world gonna tune in because Disaster's international and you booking them versus legendary people who he's never had the chance to battle because they only battle in one place. Mook and Lux ain't traveling to no other leagues like King of the Dot or nowhere overseas to go and battle nobody. So the only place Diz could battle them is over there on URL. You could have booked them matchups. They would have all the hype in the world. They would have had background and narratives to it. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of mega matchups out there, bro. You get creative. You put Mook and Reed as a main event. Don't tell me you can't have Diz versus Mook, Diz versus. There's plenty of matchups out there, bro. I'm just saying. You're just, and as much as niggas gonna act like they don't want to see it, guess what? The world wants to see it. And what did you say to start this conversation, Ledge? Globally, internationally, they have to think about that. Those are mega matchups right there at your front door. And you chose to book something completely off base.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm giving you damn near 10 matchups that could have been Summer Madness main events. And look, I'm not even saying that the card is bad. I told you the card's good. 7.5, to me, 8 as a high point. And it could be higher than 8 if every matchup is just incredible. It could be higher than an 8. So it's still a good card. But when you say Summer Madness, bro, that means something. That means something, bro. It does. WrestleMania, you see certain moves that people, Brock Lesnar attempting a shooting star press. You see certain moves that you never see before. People jumping off the top rope doing flips and they off the ladder. And you see stuff you don't see on no other pay-per-view. Why? Because it's WrestleMania. Because this is the apex. The Super Bowl. Eli Manning throw the ball in a dumbass play. He getting brought to the ground, throw the shit out there, nigga catch on his fucking helmet.
Why you had to bring that up though? What's up with you?
Okay, Tom Brady making a comeback versus like, bro.
There we go. Yeah.
It's moments, bro. You create them with the people of a certain caliber. Even if you don't like the matchups, this is what you book for these times. You can still have your Tay Rock and Ab. You can still have your Hollow and Twerk. You can still have these matchups. But the main event gotta be a main event.
Well, I don't know. I like Twerk and Hollow as a main event. I'm looking at it as a main event, so I'm good with it. Let's get into these predictions, man. Let's get this. You almost triggered my my slight depression, man. Don't ever bring up David Tyree catch again, man.
I can't even see the comment. Are the people with me? Are the people disagreeing? Like, what's the vibe? There's an energy, man. The niggas understand what I'm saying? Am I wilding?
Yeah, no, the people agree, man. People saying talk, Nico talking shit. You'll see it on the playback, nigga. This is what you get when you ain't at home. Next time.
Like my energy is for certain matchups. But there's other battles on this card where it's just like, man, like either you wait too long to book a grudge match, or you book a battle way too early. Like, man, see, we gotta get into the predictions. I was gonna bring up that topic I said, but when we was talking earlier, I'm gonna save it. But man, it's just godly. Battle rapping, man.
Battle rap do be battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. All right, the two add-ons. Let's just get into it, man. First up,
You
Rum
starting there?
Nitty. Yeah. We just talked about Rum. Rum should be battling Lux on the card like this.
I ain't gonna lie. I think if URL is smart, I think the first battle of the night should be Suge versus Fonz. If they're smart and want the highest quality possible for that matchup, that should start the night off.
I think so too. I'm just going in order of the card though. I think they will start off with Suge and Fonz. But
I hope they do, because that'd be the highest quality possible starting off for sure.
I'm just going from how it's listed from all the way to the top. All right. So Rum and Ace. I got Rum with a 30. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like Ace is dope, talented. He's definitely improved over the past year and some change. Been more focused, more dialed in. He got some 30s under his belt. So like I gotta put respect on his name. And when I say 30s so quickly and dismissively, it's not because I think he's gonna get dog walked by any stretch. I just think he's a builder. He's a builder. And on a big stage, somebody's punching that much, you're playing catch up the whole time. So like when you build up, you're doing like, and I love the build up shit. I love that he's painting the picture before he gets into his punch, into his final, you know what I'm saying, haymaker. But the thing about it is, if those setups that take a minute and it lands and it don't hit, you've wasted a lot of material. You've wasted a lot of material. Meanwhile, Rum is like punching. So even if he missed 2, he done threw about 8 punches. He gonna hit about 6 of them. So I just think the accumulation of punches, man. I just think Rum is gonna win every round because he's just gonna say more shit within a shorter amount of time.
Oh God, here we go.
What you mean? Here we go.
There we go. All this Rum Nitty 30. All right. And I'm from I hate this because it's just. But we got. It's just honesty has to be brought to the table. Like,
my man Soul says Nitty 5-0. Gina says Nitty with a clear, easy, big body 30. Talk that shit. Lamar Miller says Nitty 30.
Drunk. Got a whole bunch of drunk people talk. Like, look,
don't talk about our people like that. Don't watch them.
They're drunk. This is why they need to be drug tested.
Don't do that.
This is what happens when you don't screen the clients, Les. This is what happens.
Watch. Be respectful.
I'm being respectful. This is what happens when you don't screen the clients, man. But look, on average, we're talking about average, right? Nitty will have a great round and 2 good rounds. Ace, 3 rounds, good work. So I give Nitty a clear round off just historically. He's going to have one that just, it stands alone in the battle. He does that pretty much every battle. There's at least one that just stands out in every battle, right? The other 2 are still good, but they are winnable if you are cooking up as well. The style clash of the matchup, that alone doesn't make me believe this is going to be a 30. I can't even imagine a scenario where he just getting dragged across Summer Madness stage.
I never said drag.
That people are.
Yeah, well, they putting a little sauce on it, but round for round can Ace.
I think the angles that Ace can create, his conviction.
What angles though? What can you say about Rum?
What do you mean? What angles? He can get creative. There's stuff to say that nobody else has been able to say to Nitty. Okay, watch this. We didn't think Geechee had anything to say to Nitty. He already battled him once. He didn't angle him in that battle. We didn't think that there was anything he could really talk to Nitty about. There was nothing. And what did he do? He found something that none of us knew about and brought it up in the 3rd round, and that's the round that we universally say Geechee won. He found a way to break down Nitty and make him look away in the battle to level the playing field. So to me, I think that there's absolutely something that Ace could say. I'm not saying that I know what it is, but I'm just saying that these are the most creative writers in the world. Ace, one of the best rappers, top 5 rappers in battle rap. To think that he can't come up with an angle or correlate his lifestyle or what he had to go through and correlate it with Nitty. But I'm just there's just to me there's just shit to talk about. I don't ever believe that there's nothing to say to somebody, even if it's if a bunch of shit's already been said. Because we always find that one person who is like, damn, we didn't even think of this. So I don't agree with that. I think Ace could definitely find something, and I think with his conviction, the way that the imagery that he raps with, you know what I'm saying, I think that he could definitely come up with something. I think his writing is very good. You know, so I think he's a very good writer as well. I think he don't get enough credit for his writing. And I think in this matchup, I see it being very, very close. If you're talking about what's the smart bet, obviously Nitty, you know what I'm saying, just the popularity alone, this era loves punchlines. Yeah, I get it. Even from my pick, I would have Nitty with an edge, but to think that Ace Amin can't win this battle or that there's some type of extreme separation, I disagree. Because if that's the case, then you would have thought the same thing with him and Arsenal. He smoked Arsenal. And Arsenal's a legend, just like Nitty's a legend. Not saying he's as good currently right now, but he's still up there and can create on the level. And we've seen Arsenal create and have rounds of a certain caliber versus new cats, and he didn't do it versus Ace. Ace walked him. So I'm just saying, I've seen enough from him. Even when I seen him versus Danny Myers, he's a lot more complete as a battle rapper now. There's a lot more boxes that he's checking in his battles. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first battle that really started that for Ace. He's really been improving. So I think on this stage, he'll be able to do it. If there's anything that makes me really give Nitty the edge, it's because he has the stage experience where he knows how to project, you know what I'm saying, to a crowd of 1,000 plus. I'm assuming there's going to be at least, 1,500 Houston, Texas. I'm assuming it's going to be something like that.
Yeah, I would assume so.
So yeah, the projection, obviously, the tempo in which he raps, a little more digestible for a bigger crowd. So those factors, that's why I'm giving Nitty the edge in this battle. But I still think content wise, creativity, the rapping, you know what I'm saying, and I just think Ace does not get enough credit for how good he has been and how he's been improving. Has he had stumbles and issues and he's had hiccups? Yes, absolutely he has. But I think right now, this matchup, the way that they've sold the fight, I'm pretty sure he's prepped for this one the most that he's ever prepped for. I'm pretty sure he's locked in, ready to go. I think they should have one of the, in my opinion, they could have one of the better battles of the night. You know what I'm saying? Considering that there's certain matchups on this card I'm not really excited for. This is actually one of the ones that I'm really looking forward to seeing. So yeah, I got this being a 2-1 for Nitty. Close battle. I think it's going to be a fight though. I don't think Nitty's just going to get out there and just get an easy walkthrough. I don't see that.
I got Nitty with a 30 of gentlemen's, and I think what's going to happen is it might look close, and Ace is going to have moments where people kind of make it closer than what it really is. That happens to Nitty a lot too. Like he clearly wins the battle, and then because it wasn't as clear, like people are going to be like, "Oh, this is close." I ain't gonna fall for it though. But shout out to both. I think it's going to be a good battle. I just think Nitty is just.
And the sidebar is very well deserving of Summer Madness. I've heard everybody. There is not one person I have heard on the media side of the game that has said that this is a deserving Summer Madness battle. They have called into question the validity of this being a real Summer Madness matchup. And I'm saying, for my money, for what I'm looking at, Ace Amin has absolutely earned the right to be on this card, especially seeing the other names that are on this card that are newer battlers. I'm not saying new, but newer in terms of like newer stars and developing stars to get on the top tier level. He absolutely has done the work to be on a Summer Madness stage. So this is absolutely a deserving matchup, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Disaster versus Real Sick. I'm just gonna quickly say Real Sick is gonna win 2-1 clear. Like a Diz might still around because his freestyle ability, his ability to improvise and say something shocking. But I just think people draw the similarities, but the difference is Real Sick. Yes, he has like a king of the dot GTX friendly style, just like Diz does. But the difference is in their punching. Real Sick punches with this, with like the creativity and bar skill set of a URL artist. That's why his shit goes over well. He'll get into that rapping pocket, and then the punch will be some crazy shit. Diz, I won't say he can't do it, but he rarely does it. And I ain't really seen him tap into that when he's on a URL. So based off of what I know what Sick is, like, you know, Sick did well against New Jersey Twerk. He done did well against Chilla Jones. Like, he just, you know, like, people are gonna bring up the K-Shine shit, but like K-Shine on a big stage when he's clicking, like he done made some of the greatest legends look foolish on there. So I won't, you know, put too much of that like as a fault. Like, he just lost to a better MC. Diz, he just, I don't know. We're gonna see. But that's one of those, before I pick him on a URL stage, I gotta see it first. And I haven't seen it. So therefore I'm picking Real Sick, man. I just think the way he punches is gonna translate way better.
Yeah,
Oh man, what is wrong with you, man? What are you?
Like, I'm happy this is getting a URL opportunity. You know, it's been a while. It's not who I would have wanted him to battle over here, but you know, he's getting opportunities. Shout out to Real Sick. He's been away for a little bit of time. You know, he's on the big stage. His big stage history isn't really that great. I mean, I think his best work was probably versus Pat Stay, rest in peace. But even in that battle, I didn't think that he was great. I thought he had some good moments here and there. It's just not the place for the matchup, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not the setting for it, bro. This needed to be on King of the Dot, Premiere. It needed to be somewhere else, dog. Where, you know, it's not for this audience, bro. I'm just respectfully. Maybe y'all would like it, but you talking about Houston, bro? Houston, I've noticed that crowd. They're not wanting to hear this shit, bro. Like, I'm just being honest, dog. Like, we know how crowds are, bro. They don't want to hear this shit. They don't. I seen Loaded Lux and Averb. I watched it on camera outside of maybe like a good minute and 15 seconds of Lux talking about their interview segment. Everything else about that battle is high quality. I thought it was great rapping, high quality haymakers, moments in the building. People acted like they hated it.
Yeah.
And it's a good battle. Damn near, I could make an argument to say it's a great battle. You could watch it and it is good battle. 3 rounds, good battle.
Damn, I'm seeing a lot of people call this a store run battle. Y'all really feel like it's a store run battle?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was gonna save this for one of the other matchups, bro. But this is like, if you like asking like who gonna win the battle, Target. Like I don't know. Like shout out to a lot of the ladies support our show, and I don't know about everybody family, but in my family, a lot of the ladies, you know what I'm saying, on parts of my family, they love Target. I don't know what it is with the ladies. They love Target.
All right, I got y'all. Right.
So I just, you know, like you go to Target, you might be able to hit Walmart up real quick if the lines ain't super crazy. You might be able to hit up the little mom and pop shop on the corner if you in the hood. You know, hit up the little market. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Better Trade Market in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be able to hit up some of these places. Like, it just,
you know what? Fuck it. Listen, I gotta, because they call it a store run battle.
To me, bro, I'm worried that this battle is going to be a wasted opportunity. That's what I'm worried about. And that's what's giving me this reason to be like, damn, I don't really think it's gonna be that crazy. That's to me. It's just it has a cap of I don't know, bro. This crowd, what else is on the card? Placement. I don't know, bro. Because you got Diz, so I'm not expecting Diz to be battling second. He might be one of the last battles of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
nah. Diz and Sick gonna go pretty early.
Nah, bro. I don't think so, bro. I think they might be one of in the top 3, the last 3 battles.
Oh hell no! I'm willing to bet on that. I bet you they will not be.
bro. To me, Suge and Fonz to me should
Yes.
be the first battle. Nitty and Ace is gonna be early. DNA and Jerry West is gonna be early. I can see John and T Top being after that, and then the next three battles would be Real Sick, Disaster, Twerk and Hollow, and Rock and Ab. I could absolutely see in
Yeah.
this beat. Bro, just based on Disaster's name alone, he warrants being one of the last 3 to 4
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck about that. Over at URL, they play by their own rules. He's not a URL artist, so therefore they're gonna treat him like an opening act type of nigga.
No, bro. Look, I understand that they don't do that, but guess what, bro? You're gonna do that and fuck up the battle, and that's exactly why I'm not excited about it, bro. The fact that y'all even booked the shit is already violation of, because you know that this battle has way more man.
All right, listen. Forget it. Listen, I'm gonna play the clip. I got you. Hold on.
Hungry Jack mashed potatoes, rave hairspray, and nacho cheese Doritos.
There we go. Store run battle. We officially got it. There we go. Store run battle.
It's not a store run battle, but it is, bro. Like you gotta admit, Les, there's store run ness. There's a little aroma of a store with this battle, and it's not because
aroma of a store is crazy. Don't ever say.
Listen, there's a store aroma with this battle, bro, and it's not because they're not. Yeah, Diz an all-time legend. Mount Rushmore easily could be anybody Mount Rushmore, and would be no arguments. He solidified that. And Real Sick is a great rapper. Great rapper. I'm just worried about it. Like, for me, I'm going to go with Real Sick winning the battle because Diz ain't never shown that he could win a battle versus nobody from URL. He ain't never won one. Ever. Anybody with any type of URL, he's never won a battle, bro, at all. I mean, you could try and put DNA, might have won that battle, but we talking about, I don't know, bro. I haven't seen it, bro. He been losing a lot of battles recently. I don't even think has he won a battle in the last 2 years? He lost to Assassino. He lost to Geechee. He got smoked by Nex. And then this easy battle, I mean, what the culture doing? I mean, from what I understand, the culture at first tried to get Diz winning the battle through customs, and then after like a day of promo afterwards, the rollout afterwards, now everybody that turned their back on Diz and said easy 30. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right.
I think Real Sick win the battle, but you know.
Enough of that one then. Well, let's move on to the next battle at hand, which
What's the next battle?
Shotgun Suge versus Fonz.
Now okay, here we go.
Oh man. And I do feel like this battle is going to open up the card, regardless of how it's listed.
It should.
Based on that, oh, this is going to hurt. I love you, ref. You my boy, man.
Why are you setting it up like that?
Because ref my boy, and that's my brother, man. I love him, man.
Hey, okay, he's my brother too, but why are you setting it up like that?
I mean, I think we all know where I'm going. It's just hard to really say. Like,
I don't know where you're going because it doesn't make sense where it sounds like you're trying to go. So I'm trying to make sure.
Oh, it definitely makes sense. Don't say that. Don't do that.
It makes sense. It does not make sense.
It definitely makes sense.
If this battle happens later in the night, it makes sense. If this is one of the first 2 battles to happen, it makes no sense.
Dog, I've said this shit since I've started this media shit. I've been very consistent when I say this, and very rarely have I been proven wrong with this.
Okay.
If Suge is kicking off a card on a big stage on a big event, he is almost, so there's still a chance, but he's almost unbeatable. He's almost undefeated.
It sounds good.
I'm not trying to sound good. I'm trying to give you facts. I'm trying to do this without any favoritism.
Give me facts. Go ahead.
It's just he comes out the blocks to a fresh crowd who's just been standing up outside. They're just ready to hear anything
Yes, yes, they are. They're ready to hear bars. Yes, they are. Continue.
Suge is the perfect person to open up a card because
I agree.
he can just say random, what's your life like, and all that shit. What
Yeah.
this is what and get the, and yeah, and the crowd gonna go fucking bananas.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, yes, they will. Yes, yes.
And I'm talking about in the first round. So I feel like, and this is not just against Fonz, this is against anybody. I feel like when he opens up a card and he got that energy with him, you're automatically down the round. You're automatically down the round.
Oh God!
You automatically down the round, nigga. If when Suge opens up a car on a big stage and he goes, yeah, what's your life like? Random. Let's get one thing straight. It's you've lost the round. Historically, you lost the round.
No.
Historically,
no.
Historically, you've lost the round.
And I'm really not trying to. Okay. What are these battles that Suge has been the first or second battle of the night where this has happened? He did that shit versus Geechee and got 30. We want to continue. He did that.
I ain't listen. What he do against Chess? What he do against Chess?
Oh, Chess throwing up. He body Chess, but Chess throwing up. Having an exorcism mid battle.
I didn't ask you to say all that. Why you petty, bro? You ain't gotta do all that.
We're gonna say what happened.
I didn't bring that up for you to bring up what Chess did. All
I'm saying is that
I was just asking what the outcome of the battle was.
Okay, the outcome it was a lot of self-inflicted injuries on Chess' behalf instead of just what Suge was doing.
No, Suge was wilding on him, bro.
He was wilding, but Chess didn't get a chance to get through his material, so we don't even know. We don't even know because Chess still was landing some shit. We don't even know what would have happened had Chess just got through it clean. We know it could have been a clash. We don't know what. I don't know. To a body because what? To get a body bag, you have to have two things. You have to be going crazy, and your opponent has to give you a round. He has to just be giving you a round or two. Like, he got to just be on my.
Dog, he went crazy. Yeah, your phone is acting crazy. This is why no more road trip fixes for you until you we all gonna chip in GoFund for Wi-Fi service that's strong. It should sound your ass sound like Skip to my Lou. Listen, I've just seen Suge against Av. I remember Suge against Drugs, even though we didn't watch it live. But you can just tell the vibe of that battle, bro. Drugs didn't have a chance in that battle. These niggas don't be having a chance. Now, Fonz has a chance. Fonz is going to get around. Fonz is too good not to get around.
Bro, I say if they're setting off the night, bro, the superpowers you think Suge is getting, I don't know why you're not adding that to what Fonz is going to get. Because Fonz's disadvantage would be if he has to wait to battle until later in the night and people are already punchlined out. They just want to hear performances. Placement matters. If it's early and they just want to hear bars, they just want to be entertained, that's a great chance for Fonz to get the same power up boost that Suge gonna get. I'm not saying that he's better at the intangibles, the performance, projection. I'm not saying he's better at Suge than that, but he levels a playing field with content, and I've seen what punchline niggas will do early on in the event. We see it all the time. So Fonz getting power boost.
I will say this. I will say that Fonz, outside of Nitty, is one of the few punchers that punches can translate on the big stage. Because with his projection, voice, the power in his punches, and how like they're a little bit more digestible for the crowd that's already there. So he's not one of these guys that's gonna be punching too like complex to where he loses the crowd. And like you said, if it's early, it's definitely gonna hit. I just think, dog, these big stages are just, it's a lot of not casuals, but it's a lot of fans who are just suckers for power moves and special moves. And Suge got at least like 3 or 4 of them he can rely on to get him through.
And they should be. It's Summer Madness. This is the time for all the special moves to get through customs 100% of the time.
Yeah.
No, it's Suge. So yes, Suge is gonna have a Mario star. He's gonna be walking through there like he invincible. But guess what? Fine's gonna have that same star too. He gonna be in there. So I don't think it's gonna be no clear win. I don't see all that. I don't see all that.
We gonna see. We gonna see. Listen.
Who winning this battle? We ain't even heard the prediction. Who you got winning?
Well, we did the prediction. I got Shook 2-1.
I got Fines 2-1.
All right. You said why you saying it so aggressive, man? Watch out, man. You sound real aggressive when you just said that, though.
Ref, what up? I got you, Ref. This Michigan nigga ain't gonna pick y'all.
Don't do that. Here you go, trying to divide.
This nigga he ain't no Midwest nigga. He letting local politics influence his decision. Listen to this nigga. I got your back, Ref.
Listen, I'm Midwest forever, man. But you know, shout to Jersey though. I fuck with Jersey.
The Ohio State, what up?
The Ohio, sorry, we definitely got to move.
Yeah, Columbus, what up? Akron, what up?
Hey, I'm dead. So you better not ever shout out Columbus on here. We ain't shouting out Columbus on here. That's what we not doing.
We got Cincinnati, what up?
All right, yeah, since he's cool, but not you.
Yeah. We shout it out. We shout him out. Ohio, yeah.
John the Donathan versus T-Top. I got T-Top.
What do you got? What do y'all want from Target? I'm on my way there. I'll be on my way there too when this battle happens. What do y'all want from the store, man? I was thinking about getting like you know what I'm saying, like maybe you had the flyer, the little graphic ledge. You're talking about like nachos. I was thinking about getting like some tortillas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get some tacos. You know what I'm saying?
That? Oh, all right. I got you.
Or maybe we just want to make some burgers. You know what I'm saying? So it's homemade burgers. Like, what y'all want? What family? What we doing?
I got you.
What we want to?
Here we go.
Hungry Jack, mashed potatoes, Rave hairspray, and nacho cheese Doritos.
Now, I wasn't doing that because that's what I think. I'm just doing that to support his case here. I didn't know he felt like that.
Think of this battle in any other capacity. I'm not no. First of all, we've already seen this battle, so why are we seeing it again?
A lot of people didn't probably check that battle though.
Yeah, we didn't. Okay, why didn't they check for it the first time?
Well, T-Top wasn't as popular as he is now.
And if you don't get this narrative the fuck out of here, we've seen this battle before. There's no extreme history, no grudge. There's nothing. This is a random battle.
No, stylistically, is some of the top anglers that ever battled. That wants to battle 3 rounds. You got T-Top is from the South. This battle's in the South. John has made his home now in the South. So it got some Southern roots to it.
So we're just correlating anything that they in their geography. Hey, you know what? Hey, the Tar Heels are in the South, so the Tar Heels have something to do with this battle. Hey, Swamp, you're from the South. You know what I'm saying? You might have parts of this battle. You know, you did team up with T-Top, so Swamp correlates with this battle. Well, what else? Hey, how many of our followers are in the South? Hey, you know what? You have a part of this battle too. You are a part of the history with this matchup because you're in the South as well. Anything else to correlate that doesn't have anything to do with the matchup? Anything? Kind of foolishness, man.
All right. So I'll just make it quick. I'll make it quick. I
was in Houston. What happened?
I'll make it quick. I got T-Top 2-1.
What happened last time T-Top was in Houston?
Last time he's in Houston? I can't remember who he battled.
You remember who he battled? He battled Ill Will. What happened?
Was that Ill Will? I thought he battled. No, he battled Tay-Rock recently there, wasn't it? Or was that in the Carolina somewhere? Tay-Rock smoked him recently. I just don't remember where it was at. But
okay, so T-Top in the South. You're just making it worse.
Yeah, but I always say this about John. He don't have the star power that them other guys have. Like you talk about Ill Will is electric, Tay-Rock is electric. John ain't really electric unless he's going to get someone that's where he's considered like the alpha and the senior. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like this is a student versus teacher type of ordeal with T-Top. T-Top is very much his own guy. Like I feel like they're both going to angle, and they're both going to, have like little tricks up their sleeve. But who's going to be more entertaining while doing so? And personality wise, just people just love T-Top a little bit, like his style and how he says shit. So
I would agree. However, your history shows that you ain't that out there. Not. When was the last time T-Top was great?
Great? I don't know.
We're talking about Summer Madness, so great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably been a minute.
Yeah,
Rock versus T-Top was indeed in Houston. It was known 12. So yeah, he lost.
Okay, yes, okay. So okay, yeah, he's 0-2, and okay, damn, that's good. Okay, when the last time John was great?
Great, John?
Has he never been great before? Goddamn.
No, I ain't say it like that. No, watch out. Don't do that.
You might as well. Shit.
No, I'm just saying. A great John.
Yeah, when's the last time?
Like, damn, John, you was really amazing. I don't know. I didn't see his battle versus who was that? He battled Jay Mills. So I don't know how great he was in that. So I'm probably going to say his battle against Chess when he bodied Chess, which was a minute ago.
He was great in that battle versus Chess?
Yeah, he was great. You remember that was like the Genesis card. That was the first caffeine pay-per-view they did.
Oh, that's 3.5 years ago. Good God. All right.
Yeah, he's been good though. Like he was good against O-Red.
I'm not saying he hasn't been good. I'm just saying great though. Like it's Summer Madness, bro. Like we could get good on Ascension. We could get good. This is the Summer Madness. Like come on, bro. Summer Madness, no, great.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I'm not excited for the battle. There's nothing about this matchup.
You don't sound excited,
bro. It's like, dog. If you were gonna book John or T-Top, there's other matchups involving those two people that you could have booked that would have been better quality matchups. I get every.
Okay, don't talk about it. Be about it. Who would you have gave John, and who would you have gave T-Top, Mr. Fix It?
Let's just see John right now. So he got smoked by Surf. We're talking about recent history. He got smoked by Surf.
That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
Before that, he got smoked equally by Ill Will. So I'm just gonna process some elimination of the names. That's not even left on the list. Now the matchup that could have happened, but it obviously Easy ain't there. Could have been John and Easy. That would have been a better quality battle. At least you're getting some type of entertainment factor with it. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been the one. Obviously, okay, so that's not going to happen. Let me see. Is there anybody else on this card that he could have battled that would have been a better matchup? I mean, shit. Obviously, Calico Goods. There's a lot of other top tiers that got booked on other leagues too. So knowing that there's not a roster of people to really pick from because these other leagues have booked all these niggas the last 2-3 weeks. So I don't know. That also takes away from it. But I don't know if it was a clean slate and some of these other names were available. I'm pretty sure there's other matchups that we would have been like, all right, this is cool. It's just you can't have two people whose stock is low battle each other. I don't care if they top tiers. You got at least one of them has to be in a actively looked at like, okay, now he cooking right now. You can't have two people who have question marks. That's just my opinion.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You actually convinced me that this might be a short run. You've never done that before. Usually I'll stick to my guns. But the more you talk about it, the more I like think about how they perform on a big stage recently. Damn, man, you ain't shit, man. You got me thinking. You got me not like. Damn,
because look, big stage with John is like. Every now and then he'll have a round like Mr. Wavy first round, great round, right?
Fire, yes, classic.
It's second round versus Jack Boy, but when you look at these rounds, these are iconic rounds with moments. That's really the only time he's really great on a big stage. But he doesn't have these like, okay, first round versus Hitman. But outside of that, the rest of the battle just be like solid to good. He don't really have explosive just right. Like he normally, if he's gonna be good to great, it's because he has one of those rounds that's good to great. But normally he's just about solid, about average to good. That's normally a John battle, about average to good. If he has one of those rounds that's just great, like there's moments and the crowding, the energy, if he has something like that, that's when it levels the playing field. But that's here and there. That's few and far between. That's not every battle. It's not consistent. It's kind of like if it happens in the moment, okay, cool. But if it doesn't happen, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of John. And then T-Top, he's one of those high risk, high reward anglers where it's like he used to have angles where it's just okay for a round, third round, I'll angle you, I'll try and break you down. And then he started getting into this bag where for 3 rounds he wants to start doing it, and he reaches for angles, and it comes off as corny. It comes off as like lazy, like you just reaching for anything. You're lying to make something stick. That's how it come off. Whether it's true or not, I'm just saying the perception. And that's just battling each other with that kind of like rollout for how they both battle. They're technicians, and sometimes you can be way too technical. And I don't want to watch 3 straight rounds of 2 niggas trying to be more technical than the other person with angles. It's going to get boring after a while.
But you still got to pick a winner. Who you got?
That's crazy. Do I?
You know we on waiver over here. This is no waiver, no 2-1 either way. We don't do that shit. We never did that. We ain't gonna do it now. I pick T-Top. Who you got?
I mean, just for the sake of argument between us, I'll pick John. I'm just not excited. I don't like. I'm like, bro. It's like I don't know. Like,
all right, we gonna move on, bro. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you.
I'll be upset if I get the pick wrong, but then it's like, I might not even watch the matchup. I might just see the hoopla after the fact, and everybody telling me what happened in the battle. I don't know.
All right, let's go Queens versus Brooklyn, man. DNA versus Jerry West. Shout out to Jerry West getting back on the big card, but he don't really be beating none of
this. This is like a typical DNA battle.
DNA about to school him. I'm afraid he about to school him. I think Jerry West is going to definitely have a prop, and I don't think it's going to work. And I think that nigga DNA is going to rebuttal that prop and send this nigga whatever the prop is. This nigga DNA is going to have a rebuttal freestyle for it. And he gonna send this nigga to the moon. That's my prediction for sure. So you better be careful with whatever prop you use, and please don't go first. Because if you go first and use a prop, you out of there. I got DNA winning regardless. Like this is just what he does. This is like they almost lining this nigga up, man. Like real shit. I feel like it's either going to be a really good dope back and forth, or DNA washes him. I just can't see Jerry West washing DNA. So but I got DNA clear 2-1 in this, man. I like. This DNA ain't about to lose to this nigga, man. DNA don't lose to the youth like that, bro. He about to get him up out of there.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Can you hear me? Am I good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Jerry West's career lining up just like the real Jerry West. He was like 1-9 in the finals. This is looking like that with all these big matchups, man. I don't think he's gonna win this battle either. It's looking the same way, dog. Like it just, bro. Like. It's not like it's a typical DNA battle, bro. Book it, whether it's a big stage or a small room. I'm gonna current event this crowd to death. We're gonna talk about NDAs and my name and dyslexic and you're saying it wrong, or you mix the words or you mix the letters up.
Yeah.
Jerry West. Oh, I was with Kareem too. I was with Will. You know what I'm saying? The Chamberlain. It's gonna be a lot of that kind of shit. Then on the other side, then on the other side, it's gonna be I'm scamming with DNA, like a blood test. Like it's gonna be some little shit like that. Jerry West trying to respond with, and he's gonna talk about Gary and EFB. I just, bro,
This nigga don't like this battle. This nigga don't like this battle either.
Bro, you know what's crazy, bro, is that I said it's a typical DNA battle. I feel like I've seen this battle like 10 times before.
This nigga don't like this battle either.
Bro, there's nothing different with this matchup. It just seems like it's gonna be the same thing I've seen before from a DNA battle. Like, okay, DNA versus JC. I feel like it might not be as good. It might be around the same quality. It might be the same battle. It just looks the same. It's just nothing different. I don't know.
Man, just pick a winner, man. So I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Just pick a winner. The more you talk about this fucking event, bro, this shit is crazy. So you got DNA pretty clear then? It sounds like you picking DNA. This nigga just sound over it, bro. This nigga said, I'm scamming with DNA.
I'm trying. Look, it's gonna be you used to let the case shine, but now I'm scared. Like, I don't know, it's gonna be a bunch of scamper bars, and you gonna have a prop, and the prop might be a tooth or something. I don't know, man. Like, it's just.
Hey, no, that's a good point. No, Lamar made a good point. So it sounds like you done talked yourself off of giving this card an 8. You said 7.5 to 8. The way you're talking about this card, it sounds like you done talked yourself into making this more like what Ro just said, like a 6.
Watch this. Watch this. I said the card would be a 7 to an 8 range. I say 7.5. The high point for the card could be an 8. Now, just because I'm not excited, the quality could always vary. There's always matchups on every card that end up being great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, shit.
Hold on. Watch this. We could be saying all this about John and T-Top and DNA and Jerry West. They fuck around and be 2 of the better battles of the night, and that increases the value of the card.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, so I'm telling you, this is my excitement level. When I say the quality of a card, like what does it look like on paper? I have to be real about what it looks like on paper. But if you're saying my excitement level for the card, okay, now that's definitely lower than a fucking 8 or a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just talking about on paper what it looks like, you still have to give. These are legends. These are the professionals. Like, you still have to give them their respect. I'm excited for Ace versus Nitty. I'm excited for that matchup. I'm excited for Suge versus Fonz. Fire matchup. I'm excited for that. Tay-Rock versus Av. Hollow versus Twerk. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for those battles. The other 3, Disaster Real Sick, John T-Top, and DNA Jerry West, I have extreme question marks for different reasons. Extreme. I do.
I got you. There you go. You feel like they're hitting. Listen, you still ain't pick a winner. That's with all that being said. Who are you picking?
I did pick a winner.
You picked DNA. So you don't even remember.
I think I already said it. DNA. I'm like, bro, I've seen the battle before. Like, yeah, it'll win.
I've seen the battle before.
Hey, Les, you want to know what these battles are? You know what these matchups are? And I was thinking about this all the time. John versus T-Top is like the Steelers versus the Ravens back in the day, where the score was like 10-7. You win by a last-minute field goal. It's a bunch of defense. The offense is non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry West and DNA is like Cleveland versus Cincinnati back in the day, or like Cleveland versus the Steelers. It's like an AFC North kind of, like, old school AFC North kind of matchups, man. That's exactly what this shit is, dog. Like, yeah, it's a game. Yeah, there's going to be somebody's going to have to score to win. Yeah. It's just not going to be that crazy.
All right, let's get into it, man. New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow the Don is what many people look at as the main event. Really, it's the biggest marquee matchup on the card as far as both individuals having that star power. One being a legend, one being like the people's favorite to a large degree. This is one that people are going to be looking forward to. Listen, Twerk is a fan favorite everywhere he goes. Houston is like Hollow's second home. So it's going to be interesting, man. I'm going to actually let you go first, man, because I want to hear your take on this one.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to fantasy football. I still gotta sign up and everything, man. Shout out to the 3 battles that's like Baker Mayfield versus Mac Jones. Shout out to y'all. You know, people are gonna watch it, but you know, shout out to y'all. Hollow and Twerk. Now we're talking. Now we have real battle rap to discuss. Hollow has not been losing battles recently outside of DNA. Pretty much all his other matchups, people say he won. I tried this. I said he had a debatable with Geechee. I got killed. Coaches said they disagreed, told me I was crazy. I was being biased. So, okay, Hollow is undefeated outside of DNA. He's won all his battles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Twerk, outside of the surf battle, has been on a great run since Losa. Outside of the surf battle, he's been on point. And this year, he's having a champion of the year type year.
For sure.
A clear win versus Hollow could put him in that top 3, top 5 discussion. It could.
Possibly.
I got Twerk winning the battle. Because of all the people that Hollow has been winning these battles versus, if I look at how the Nitty battle went and how the Gotti battle went, even though I could say debatables for both, right? But the thing that happened in those battles was both of them only had one explosive round. The third, for both of them. First 2 rounds, they was kind of just going through the motion. Nitty wanted to get more into a talk to you angle bag, and people didn't like it. They just wanted him to be a puncher. They don't want nobody to do anything different than what they liked them for. So they didn't like it, right? So they gave Hollow the battle. Same thing with Gotti. They didn't like his approach in the first 2 rounds. They just wanted to hear him real nigga talk him to death, you know what I'm saying, for 3 rounds. So Hollow won the battle, right?
Yeah.
Twerk not going to have that issue. Twerk is going to bark on this nigga. I can see this battle looking a lot like what Twerk versus John looked like. I can see it looking a lot like that.
That was a total one-sided battle, though.
It was. I think that Twerk, because Hollow, a lot of these battles, and we're just being objective. Even the K-Shine battle, I'm just being objective. We have to be objective.
Don't do it, Nico.
Battle rappers are not applying pressure for more than 1 round. One of the 3 rounds, there's extreme pressure, and most of the time they win that round versus Hollow. The other 2, it's not the same. Twerk is not going to give him anything. He's not going to give him a round. He's not. He's not at all. And I don't think Hollow, at this point, Hollow can't keep up with Twerk. I don't think he can. We haven't seen classic, great Hollow in years. I think that Hollow's gone. And I think that's the Hollow needed and required to win a battle versus this New Jersey Twerk. I still think it's going to be a good battle. I'm excited to see it. But I just don't think Hollow can. I don't think he can. I think the way Hollow wins this battle is if Twerk takes the same approach that Nitty, Gotti, and K-Shine, the rest of everybody else did, and that's only bring one really highly explosive round, and the other 2 are just kind of they good, they cool. But I don't think Twerk gonna do that. I think Twerk is gonna go in there trying to make a statement. I'm on Summer Madness. I should have been the main event. Statement game. So, you know what I'm saying? Twerk 2-1.
I'm torn, man. I don't know. When the battle was first announced, I went Hollow, and then I switched to New Jersey Twerk when I was like, yeah, his style just on that stage, just it's a perfect marriage. But then I'm like, Hollow gives me Calico vibes, not stylistically, but in the sense that they can make you. I don't know. They're both wizards. I know Cal is a wizard, but Hollow got a way of making the superstars look like really beatable. Like, I don't even know how, like, I don't know. Maybe I think y'all get what I'm saying. It's like they're still battling, but like all of their powers aren't there or something. Like, I don't get it. It's just like when people go against Hollow, they don't battle the same way. Like Geechee wasn't the same Geechee I seen against Hollow. Neither was K-Shine. It was I don't know. I don't know if it's their aura or something. I can't put it together. So I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like Hollow might have the formula to get this shit done. But then at the same time, I'm thinking about what you always say, which is skill versus skill, with everything put together, best versus best, who's better. Then I'm gonna have to go New Jerusalem.
Oh, that's a different conversation. I disagree.
I think Hollow got more skill. Like he's Hollow is one of the most versatile performers we've ever seen. But this is a haymaker era, bro. Like it or not, I'm more of the substance round per round. You know me. Like y'all call me nerd all the time. I just think a couple of lows are going to be enough. I'm gonna go New Jerusalem because I just think he's gonna land some heavy shit. He's gonna land some shit that's like, yo, and that might be enough. I think he's gonna edge this battle out. I think it's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be close. But I just think he got more of the modern style too that caters. Like I just think he's gonna be saying some electrifying shit, man. And listen, if I'm wrong and if Twerk reverts to the old ways where he's fucking up, I am never picking him again. Ever. I don't give a fuck if he go on a 20 battle win streak. But for this particular setting, he's worked so hard to get to this point. I got to give him benefit of the doubt because when he's clicking, he's like some shit we ain't really seen before, bro. So I'm going to go with New Jersey Twerk by a razor's edge. I think this might be battle of the night. I wouldn't be shocked if it was, but yeah, I'm gonna go with New Jerusalem on that. I just think the haymakers, bro, he gonna say some shit. His shit gonna land. And it's going to shake the building. Hollow can stand in front of the seatbelt haymaker, a cap room haymaker, and still win. He neutralizes his opponents very well. I got Hollow 2-1. Yeah, but I still thought Tay-Rock beat him in that battle. Like I got Tay-Rock beating Hollow in that battle. So, and are you talking about enough cap space to sign anybody with the shit that Surf said? I thought Surf beat Hollow in that battle too.
I disagree, but it's close.
It's close. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like these examples that was M Lang, but like these examples you putting up there don't really cater to your point either. It's just like he stood in front of him. I'm not saying he's going to get like his will is going to break and he's going to get flustered. I'm just saying those count as big points. You know what I'm saying? Those count as big points. So yes, Gina, I got Surf edging out Hollow. Yes.
I got Hollow winning that battle. Surf clearly got the first though. It was overkill in the first.
But and I definitely got Rock beating Hollow. But my thing is,
M Lang, I agree with that with the Rock and Surf comment. I agree with that. Edges though, M Lang. Let's not get crazy. It was an edge.
Let's not get crazy. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be a good battle though. I think both gonna come away with their stock intact. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna go with New Jerusalem. So I ain't really got many complaints for anybody picking Hollow though, because Hollow deserves, the right to hear his name.
To me, Hollow's more now. He's more about pacing. Like before, he was more explosive. He was set up to land, heavy haymakers and room shakers. He would angles that he would take, and just how he would use the crowd. Obviously, his style is diverse in terms of it has a grind time kind of style. It has some of the URL elements to it. And sometimes he can get into a bag where it's a little bit too much grind time, too much old school. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's probably, in a battle like this, in Houston, I would go with Twerk on a big stage. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was in a small room, I think that other factors that Hollow does come into play. But
this kind of if it was a small room, I would be picking Hollow. Yes. Tay-Rock versus Av. I don't really got too much to say to this one. I think Av is going to do really good and lose. I just think Rock is I just think his style matches up.
Wow.
Yeah, I just think he's going to. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry. I think Av is going to do really good but lose. He's going to lose without losing any stock. People gonna be like, "Yo, that was a really good Av." Like, it's gonna be just another feather in the cap of Rock. Like, dog, you beat a very good Av. That was impressive.
I think Av fuck around and win this battle, dog. I don't know.
Pick him. I just don't. Listen. I know he occasionally done gave us like the swag surf shit, but like people harp on that one time where he gave up some element of performance as if, oh, he be performing now.
First chess.
Like he does it. He's shown it here and there, but it's still just not enough. It's like
Geechee. Bro, he done big stages. He's done it a lot. I don't know. Niggas just don't want to give him credit. He's done it a lot.
Yeah, but
it's been a lot. We just don't want to give him credit. It's been a lot. JC, it's been a lot. He performs.
Yeah, he does. He does, I guess, but I just don't think.
Av was cooking versus Danny. Cook. The nigga. He was cooking.
And you know what? Av, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting two because I am worried that they're cool. This isn't like a grudge, like people like. This is not a grudge, really. This is just listen. We ain't got nobody else to battle. Let's lock in. You my boy. You my homie. Let's see what happens. I feel like Rock needs that type of venom sometimes because I seen him battle Hustle, and if he would have battled Hustle when Rock didn't like Hustle, couldn't stand Hustle, and they didn't have these talks and got cool, that's a very different battle. That battle was really disappointing to watch on the playback. So I'm looking at this Av versus Rock battle, thinking the same thing. Like if there was some turmoil, some controversy, I would probably have Rock clearly getting him out of here because Rock on edge on 10, feeling the way. Like you see when he battled, even though it was a one rounder, when he battled Rex, like nigga who got your chain is alive. All that shit. I was like, oh, this nigga, that nigga was on demon time for real. But yeah, I don't know now when I kind of think about it. I think I'm just gonna go with Rock because he's just been there before, man. He's been main stage, he's been main event. They're gonna go late. They're gonna go later in the night, I believe. So I just think Rock is familiar with that type of vibe. I feel like Av is gonna have to get used to not getting reactions that he would used to get. How can I say this? He's gonna have to get familiar with not getting reactions that he's used to getting when he goes early in the day. Because he's probably going to still say some fire shit. It's like, remember when he went against K-Shine? People had him clearly losing in the building. But when people watched the battle back, they said it was a little bit closer than people thought. That's because the people in the crowd was kind of over him. Like, that was one of the few times he was like high. I don't know if he went exactly last in that battle, but he went pretty late in the night. He's going to have to get comfortable with knowing, listen, I'm going to be saying some fire shit and they don't react to it. That's fine. I just got to keep going. I don't know if he's going to be prepared for that. Rock is used to that. Rock done been here before, bro. I think, yeah, I just think Rock is going to just be a little bit cleaner, a little better. He's going to have different pockets. Like sometimes my problem with Ab is he's kind of in that one tempo. And so I don't know. And they're not, and from Av's point of view, he's not an angler and things like that. So it's like he's just going to be punching really good. Rock's going to be rapping good, punching good, gun bars. I got Rock. I got Rock 2-1. I ain't going to hold you.
I guess, yeah.
And that concludes our show, man. like this nigga.
I don't know, man. Like sometimes I'll be thinking that y'all just be like looking over half, man. Like, what's going on with that, bro?
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
I don't think I just be looking past Av. Like, he just, well, the nigga, he swag surf one battle. We don't really be doing nothing like that. Rock gonna get out here and gun bar. Like, we've turned gun bars into an actual attribute of battle rap. He's gonna gun bar the nigga, you're gonna talk about this gun, you're gonna talk about the M16. I was on the Av with a gun bar the Av. It's a lot of that. We just look past what Av be doing. Oh, man.
They're gonna say all this and still pick Tay-Rock though.
Listen, that nigga Av going old man game. That nigga, he gonna get behind the grill. and start cooking. Goddammit, barbecue chicken. Huh?
Okay, he got abs. All right.
I'm just saying, y'all being very disrespectful, especially Ledge, because you're leading the charge right now.
I
Being
ain't
very
leading nothing. I ain't leading nothing. Don't say that. I ain't leading no charge. I'm just
yeah,
having
you are.
just
I
having.
got one, man.
You got Av 2-1.
I don't like the disrespect. I don't like the disrespect to Av. I do not like it.
It's not disrespect by having him
It
lose to
is.
Tay-Rock.
He go gun bar the nigga. What?
I'm just saying he's gonna say a lot of
What?
different things. He's gonna use a lot of different tools than
No, I do agree with you that if the battle was when they when there's a little some tension there, it would have been different. But that's URL's blueprint. We're not gonna book the battle when niggas have actual issues. We're gonna wait until you guys have rehashed your shit out, have rekindled a friendship, ultimate rekindled league. And we ain't gonna book the battle when it's when we want to see the grudge match. We ain't gonna book the battle. We're gonna wait. I get it. I get it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I have 2-1. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy, but the battle is gonna be fire, very fire.
Okay. All right. So here's a rundown for those who missed it. We both got rum. We both got real sick. I got Suge. Nico has Fonz.
Yeah,
You got John. Reluctantly.
I got Target.
I got Target. I got T Top. He got John. We both got DNA. We both got New Jerusalem.
In that battle,
Huh? What'd you say?
I said I got NDAs in that battle.
Oh wow. We both got New Jerusalem, and then we both. Oh no, I got Rock and he got Av. So that's really it, man. It is Sunday. I want to remind y'all this is a
Sunday.
Yo, don't do that. Don't act like you ain't know that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not.
Yo, yes, it's a Sunday night. So if you thinking you're gonna wake up on a Saturday and see it, you're not. So if you like myself, I'm gonna be enjoying college football on Saturday. So this is perfect. So I'm good. Shout out to the Michigan Wolverines. Go blue. Let's get this natty this season. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's this Sunday. Don't know what time exactly. I'm sure we'll find that out shortly. But or you can just check online on Caffeine's channel or URLTV on Instagram or Twitter. They had a time listed, I'm sure, and all that stuff. But it is on a Sunday. I want to remind people. Trailer said 4 p.m. for people who are there. You go, 4 p.m. Sunday. I'm ordering it, man, because I gotta see some of these battles. I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna enjoy it. Nico, is there anything you want to say to sign before we get out of here and sign out? The floor is yours. If not, I'm just going. And you know what? He don't give a fuck about this card, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for him because he don't care about this card. I want to say appreciate you. It says on the flyer I put up. Yeah, 4 p.m. I'm tripping. I'm blind. I'm blind as hell. 4 p.m. It definitely just said that at the top. I'm tripping. So I'm gonna order it. She said, "Is it free?" You know damn well Summer Madness ain't free. Come on, Melly. You know damn well this shit ain't free. Yeah, I'm happy college football is back too. That's it, man. Summer Madness 13 is finally here. People don't really care. We did the best we could. Nico, I'm gone. Got the cash out. What? Ledge can't see out his left eye, y'all. Damn, that's fucked up. Lamar, we doing that? We doing that Gucci Mane LaFleur? LSU was not going to win the Natty. They not even going to come out of the SEC. But that's it, man. On behalf of Nico TV, the undisputed voice of the West, I am Ledge. I appreciate. Wait, what?
West, nigga.
All right, yeah.
And Ohio. Yeah.
I don't know what y'all don't know nothing about Ohio. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here as always. Keep it battle rap, peace and love. We are out.